Setting and lighting. So the designer of the set was by someone called Alison Ashton. Alison Ashton was she took on the inspiration of what Jake kind of like wanted to kind of like have the design. She took on a very abstract sort of stage, but very woodlandy, very fairy tale like woodland vibe. So what she kind of did was she had like the tree house in the corner, which was made up of ladders and steps and little branches and stuff, and then she had a little kind of like a little platform for Ella, which was kind of like her room basically, and then 2 little slopes coming down the corners, just for entrances and exits, but also fit like the woodlandy vibe, as well as the trapdoor which they used in the scene between the prince and Ella, which I'll go on to talk about later on, and the like a desk that they had in front of the treehouse, which again I'll talk about later on. With Alison Ashton, all of her, from looking into her background, a lot of her staging designs are all kind of the same, very rustic looking, very condensed to kind of create more space on stage for the cast and the ensemble. For instance, looking into one of her past shows, The Savage, which she did with live theatre, she had a similar idea where it was very small, very condensed. She had a bed and then some drawers to make steps, and then slopes go down with ladders in like the other side of the stage in the corner, and then an inclined roof to create depth, and I'm guessing it was possibly used for routines and stuff. But then again, that's another example of where she used set to create an effect, but also to create space on stage for the cast, using the traverse sort of staging technique, where they had like a stage in the middle and then 2 audiences on either side. Just really kind of broadened out the stage, and it made it look so much bigger, and it made for me anyway, if you were looking at the other side of the stage and looking at the audience on the other side of the stage, it made the ensemble look bigger, especially with the interactive audience that they used throughout the show. Lighting. So with lighting, they took a lot of symbolism in with a lot of the lighting. So for instance, with the mother, they used the light in the rain, like the very stereotypical evil sort of semiotics, to kind of foreshadow how she'll be with Cinderella and how she's kind of perceived as like the evil character. As well as with the lighting in the scrub scene, where Ella is tricking sister and brother to help her clean the floor, and they're using the scrub song. The lights kind of move before the cast moves, which kind of shows you where they're going to go and what spot like they see in their mind, what they see what needs to be cleaned next, which is good for us because we know what's going to happen next, and it's also good for them because you kind of see what you are in their eyes, you see what they see. Yeah.